Forget everything you've been told about leading with confidence as a new project manager. Real leadership starts with actually admitting to yourself that you're a little nervous or even scared. I have two questions for you. What would happen if you turn your vulnerability into actual strength? And number two, could you honestly unlock your team's highest potential? You mind if I share a short story with you? It was my first project manager role. I was confident I had to know everything immediately. But after about 1 or 2 weeks, I found myself secretly Googling, what does a project manager actually do? During meeting, I felt like a complete fraud, terrified someone would discover in my Google search history. But then something actually clicked. Maybe feeling like an imposter wasn't actually a weakness. Maybe it was a sign I cared deeply about this thing I love that I hope you fall in love with called project management. Therefore, I decided to talk openly with experienced project managers, genuinely ask them about their own struggles and fears. Guess what? They all felt the same way at the start. This realization didn't just ease my anxiety, it transformed it into a relentless drive. Turn imposter syndrome into drive. Imposter syndrome is common when you are in a new leadership role, but it's actually the catalyst for growth. Feeling like you don't belong often pushes you to prepare more thoroughly, learn faster, and be more self aware. Why is this important? Almost everyone battles imposter syndrome when stepping into a new leadership role. Accepting it as normal and using it as motivation can transform that anxiety into proactive energy. Experiment with these actionable tips. Acknowledge, don't suppress. Journal your feelings. Identify specific areas where you feel insecure. Be aware is the first step to action. Next one. Set measurable learning goals. If you're unsure about financial, scheduling, or even specific technology, outline a mini learning map to actually close those gaps. And the last and final one, share selectively. Share selectively. I said that twice with purpose. I'll say it one more again. Share selectively with trusted mentors. The reason why I say that is because of the fact of you have to figure out who you can lean on and trust as you're going through this transition, as you're starting as a new PM. I offer coaching and mentoring around that piece. But again, I just want to be clear because I don't want you walking up to someone and say, I don't know anything. And they're like, well, why did we hire you? So I want to be clear. I want to set you up for success, not failure. So let mentors know where you feel uncertain and they can provide a perspective and actually real world advice. Cultivate a personal leadership style. Project management methodologies like agile, waterfall, etc., are essential, but they do not define who you are as a leader. Your unique leadership style, rooted in your values, character, and approach to problem solving, will determine how effectively you galvanize a team and handle crisis. This is important because while formal project methodologies definitely matter, it's your personal leadership style that will distinguish you from the average PM. Experiment with these actionable tips. Define your core values. Identify 2 to 3 principles that guide your decisions, and these values become your North Star during challenging situations and help maintain consistency in your leadership approach. Next one, observe role models, borrow tactics from leaders you respect, study how they navigate difficult conversations, motivate teams, and most importantly, solve complex problems while still remaining authentic to their style. Next one, document and evolve. Track what works and refine your style. Leadership development is iterative. Capture lessons learned, solicit feedback, and consciously evolve your approach over time. Manage up like a pro. Senior executives or project sponsors have their own pressures and goals. Providing them with concise, clear, and relevant updates builds confidence in your leadership. When you are preemptively addressing these concerns and proactively communicating risk and achievements, you start to gain their actual support. This is important because gaining the trust and support of your senior executives, senior leadership, etc., or sponsors help you secure resources, and you have an escalation path when you need them the most. Here, experiment with these actionable tips. Tailor your updates. Keep it concise. data focused and solution oriented. Next one, request feedback. Ask how you can improve or provide updates differently. And the last and final one, anticipate needs. Surface potential issues early with proposed solutions. Break down silos through cross functional curiosity. Projects often intersect with multiple departments, and miscommunication across these silos can stall progress. Demonstrating genuine, and I do mean genuine curiosity about how each department operates, fosters cooperation and mutual understanding. This is important because understanding different functions like marketing, financing, engineering, IT, etc., adds depth to your leadership and equips you to make more informed decisions that benefit the entire organization. Experiment with these actionable tips. Shadow a team member. Spend time watching how other departments operate to gain firsthand insight into their challenges and workflows. Next one, invite guest speakers. Ask experts from different departments to share how their work impacts the project and creates valuable interdependencies. And the last one, co-create solutions. Encourage cross-functional workshops where different perspectives combine to develop more comprehensive and innovative approaches. Revisit the big picture. Again, regularly revisit the big picture. It's easy to get lost in the daily grind of tasks and deadlines, but having the ability to step back and periodically reclarify goals ensures alignment and helps catch any drift from the project purpose. Continuously linking tasks to overarching mission also motivates the team by reminding them of the real impact of their work. This is important because day-to-day tasks can overshadow the ultimate purpose. Periodically zooming out ensures alignment and helps you course correct the project's drift. Experiment with these actionable tips. Hold reset meetings every month. Recap the original objectives and confirm if that still holds true. This helps the team realign with the project purpose. Link tasks to strategic goals. When assigning a task, remind the team how it contributes to the final outcome or organizational vision. This provides meaning to the daily work. And the last and final one, use visual roadmaps. A high-level timeline or visual depiction of the project journey helps keep everyone orientated and focused on progress towards the ultimate goal. Celebrate yourself and your growth. I know a lot of times, first new PMs, first time PMs, they don't know how to celebrate this. So what does that look like, ED? It's okay to give yourself a pat on the back. As a first time PM, you're likely to be focused on team wins. However, acknowledging your own progress is just as important. It builds resilience. And most of all, it builds self-confidence. Reflecting on how you've improved helps you become a more self-aware leader, ultimately benefiting both you and your team. This is important because new PMs often focus on team achievements, forgetting their personal progress. Recognizing your own wills builds confidence and mental resilience. And let me park here parenthetically and say this as well. I'm not saying forget about the team. It's all about the team. But you have to be willing to celebrate yourself so you can pour more into the team. And it's important that you do that. So experiment with these actionable tips. Mark personal milestone. After a challenging meeting or presentation, acknowledge the actual effort you put in. And the next one, reflect on progress, whether quarterly or monthly. List out what you've learned or improved upon. And then the last and final one, share your journey. Begin open about your own growth, inspires your team, and position you as an authentic leader. Influence without formal authority. In many organizations, PMs do not have direct power, or I should say, the direct influence or direct authority over cross-functional teams. Influence, therefore, must come from relationship building, trust, and a track record for delivering value. By helping others reach their goals and recognizing their contribution, you establish goodwill that translates into cooperation and support, even when you can't issue direct orders. This is important, family, because in many organizations, PMs do not have direct managerial power over cross-functional teams. Influencing through relationships and trust becomes critical. Experiment with these actionable tips. Offer value first, provide resources, insights, or support before asking team members for help. Next one, be generous with credit. This is where it comes in, where we talked about early celebrating yourself, but you also want to celebrate your team or individuals as well. Don't just celebrate yourself, give praise to your team. So publicly celebrate individual achievements and you will gain loyalty. Leverage one-on-one conversation, build personal rapport outside of official team meetings. And the last and final one, family, is address conflict head on. A lot of times as PMs, especially new PMs, you're nervous about this thing called conflict, but conflict is inevitable. Whenever diverse skills, personalities, or objectives converge, avoiding it only escalates tension and undermines team dynamics. By openly addressing disagreements, you show accountability, fairness, and respect for all voices. Why is this important? Conflict avoidance can derail projects, create resentment, and harm team morale, which is the most important thing. When you start impacting your team morale, you might as well forget about the success of your projects. Handling it swiftly fosters respect and cohesion. Constructively, conflict resolution builds a more resilient and cohesive teams. Experiment with these actionable tips, set group norms, agree on how the team would approach disagreements, whether it's direct conversations or mediations. Next one, listen more than you actually speak. Give each side time to explain their viewpoint without any interruption. And the last and final one, focus on shared outcomes. Remind everyone that the ultimate goal is the project's success, not a personal win. Well, family, I go by the name of ED. For all you smart and intelligent folks out there, that just simply means it. I appreciate the opportunity. Until next time.